Hi guys, it's Lee again. We're going to go over how to post and reply to posts, and I'll also start new threads. So, normally when you're reading posts, you're probably going to gravitate towards a topic that you really are interested in. One of the things I prefer to do is, go into looking up here to see what the latest posts are, and I'll pretty much start here, or I'll click on the new posts link right here to see what's been posted since my last visit. So going back to the front page, so we're going to go over some basics. So for example, if you are in a post, let's say about, why don't we start with probate here. If I click on the probate form, there's several threads already, and let's say that I read something like this. If you think you can't make a difference, read this. Okay. So this is something that Zeke had posted about a pretty touching story, and I was actually pretty moved. I even went so far as to find a picture to show what I was thinking at the moment. So, and then Zeke replied back. Now, in order to do this, what you do is you actually can reply in a couple of different ways. You can just click on the reply button, which is the simplest thing to do, and then you can just start typing whatever your response is right here. Now, let's say though that the conversation gets longer. One of the best things to do when that happens is to use the reply with quote, because then that shows who you're actually responding to. Because as the conversation goes on and people jump in, you may be responding to a post that was, 2 pages ago, or 3 posts before. And so to make sure that we are following what you're trying to say, make sure that you click the reply with quotes so that we know who you're talking to or responding to. And so this shows what you're quoting. And so when you do that, you just want to hit the return a couple of times, and then write whatever it is that you want to write down here. And then when you're done with that, just again click on the post quick reply, and that will submit the thread. And I'll actually do that now so you can see this, because I'll just delete that. But when I hit post quick reply, it shows that I quoted Zeke's post right there, and this is what I was writing earlier, so you can see that. All right. Now let's say that I go, oh, that wasn't my entire thought. You can actually go back in and hit the edit post button, and make the changes that you need to when you get to this editing page. So let's say that I want to write more here instead of what I had before. Just click on Save Changes. There we go. And your changes are going to be here. And then you go, you know what? I didn't mean to write that at all. That was actually in the wrong spot, or whatever it is that your reasoning is. You can actually click on the delete and delete the message. Of course, you can put reason for editing if you want to. And then I'm going to delete the post. And now it's like it never existed. Now, let's say that you want to reply both to several posts. Let's say that you go into a conversation, you go, oh, I want to respond to this post and that post and that post. Well, you can do that to multiple posts. If you'll notice, there's a quote and then a plus sign here. You'll just, click on whichever ones you want to respond to. So see how it's checked there, and that one's checked here, and this one's checked here. So that's all 3 posts. And if you click on the, oops, I'm so sorry, wrong one, reply to thread button, I'm just going to expand it here by clicking this little arrow. That gives me a bigger box to write in. But see, here's the first quote, right? And it actually ends right about here. Here's the slash quote, which means the end of the quote. So I would make a response here. And then here's another one, so the end of that quote. I just added some space here, and then response. And then here, and if I click on post quick reply, see how it quotes each one, so it knows that you're responding to each of these quotes individually. So I will go over more about posting in the next video.